A wonderful good morning here from Prague. I'm currently in a property where I've spent the night, which we all finance through the Vekarev group known as Fintown. And today we're going to take a personal look at these properties that are currently being built to see the current status and how your money is working for you. So welcome to Northern Finance. My name is Alex Black. And first, a little info about Fintown itself. This is an online platform to securely, efficiently, and conveniently invest in real estate and rental apartments. I have invested approximately 2,000 euros here. All of these apartments are located in Prague and come from the developer Viharev Group. And so far, I've earned a little over 100 euros in interest here. They're also just sitting in the account. I can invest that right away as well. On average, I've received 10.5% here, and there have been no loan defaults. Everything has been paid back on time. I've invested in a few properties that we can see down here. We have Honest Ricany from December 8th here. Indeed, I made my first investments last December and also one in April of this year for a total of approximately 2,000 euros in total. If we just simply take a look at the Karlin property here, perhaps for example, I also spent the night here. These are Airbnb apartments that are being rented out here. This is what they look like. In this video, I'll also show you the detailed step-by-step process of how they actually looked for me. I have to say, these are indeed quite nicely, beautifully, elegantly, and tastefully done apartments. A bit small in my case. I'm literally 1.90 meters tall, but this is how it looks from the outside. Here you can see the check-in process, which is completely automated, and in general, these are really very well-made apartments. You can also find them on Google. If you search for the Honest Apartments Karlin here, you can easily and conveniently find a very comfortable and spacious regular room online for about 66 euros per night, a great accommodation choice. This is what it looks like from the outside. This is still perhaps a little bit of an older picture, slightly. In May 2024, this whole thing will definitely be recorded. In the meantime, it has become even nicer with the text in front of it. If we look at the map here, we can see that it's in a good location in Prague, right next to a bus station and also a large train station that is located here. The Vltava River flows here, and yes, indeed, it's certainly a fantastic location. It's not the most central location, but still a very good one. You can easily reach all the important places that a tourist would want to see within 15 minutes. And yes, indeed, it's truly a very nice apartment overall. It takes about half an hour from the airport to here, and I was very, very happy with my stays there. The mattresses are also of the best quality, hairdryer, everything is there, nice bathroom. I have to say, it turned out really nice. It was completed a month and a half ago, and here we have the booking.com page. Let's just click on this. It indeed has very good reviews. For me, that's absolutely one of the most important criteria when investing in such projects. 8.7 stars, that's really very good indeed. It's rated as absolutely excellent here, truly considered top-notch. So the people are very, very happy with it. It's nice to see. And the name Honest, in fact, according to the founder Maxim Vihorev, truly also means that you deliver more than the customer expects. That's why it's called Honest Apartments here, as it is. And yes, it should offer a bit more than one would normally expect. The prices here aren't really high. As you can see, they go for a maximum of 80 euros. These are more affordable apartments and in all criteria, except for the location, not optimal. But otherwise, it's really considered very, very good indeed. And I like to invest in something like that and gladly lend this developer money, as I said, at very good interest rates. If we take a look here, I got just about 10% per year for that approximately. And certainly indeed, that works very well. The whole apartment is now fully booked, or rather, this short-term rental. And then we were at the Michle apartments. Here the construction starts only in September, and I have invested my 100 euros here at 13% interest, really attractive. And here we have the builder himself, Maxim Vihorev, who gives a brief comment on it.
So hello, here we are at the spot where we are starting our construction. And on 9th of September here will be 32 apartments with some commercial area. So everything is the style of like serviced apartments that we do. So we are here on Michle district.
I have invested 100 euros here. There is 13% interest on that. As you can see here, 150,000 euros are being financed in this phase. And you can also secure a bit more interest with the link below in the video description. If you want to invest here, you'll get a bonus that you won't get with a regular sign-up. You can start investing here from €1. The loan to value is approximately 82%, so it's currently not too high. And the whole amount will be repaid in one go at the end. The project is of course finished now and wasn't before. This is how it should all look. Currently, at this moment, there's still this gap that we just saw, and these pretty nice apartments are supposed to go in here. You can find all the additional information with the links below in the video description. Afterwards, we went to the honest Smichov apartments. They have been in operation since 2019 and look like this from the outside. And here you have, in essence, a very similar concept to Bondora. Essentially, that means here at Flexi, where you can very easily and conveniently withdraw your money daily. You have to keep it invested for at least approximately 30 days, and you get an interest rate of about 8% per year, which is paid out monthly, annually. Here you can also start investing from €1. The loan to value here is approximately 78%, and the project is completely booked. We can also perhaps maybe take a look at this directly on ING. Here is the honest Smichov. That's indeed also rated very, very well. Here with approximately 8.8 from more than 2,600 reviews. And we see here again, almost all the criteria are at 9, only the location is at 8.4. But otherwise, it's actually really very, very good. People are really super, super satisfied. And that's where I absolutely indeed like to invest my money. And I personally feel like I definitely have more security here than with investments on Bondora, where I absolutely have less transparency. With something like Airbnb, you can see pretty quickly from the reviews if something changes for the worse, and you can then withdraw your money. But everything here is really rated very, very well, and if we filter for the latest reviews, we also see the reviews from just a few days ago, and they are all absolutely perfect to extremely very, very good, which makes me incredibly happy to invest here. The apartment, or rather these apartments here, have in fact been in existence since 2019. There are approximately a total of 26 units, and as I said, as previously mentioned, you can withdraw your money on a monthly basis. You receive your interest here daily, and this is possible for you at no cost. With the link below in the video description, you also get a 2% bonus on your investment. That means approximately 10% interest per annum in the first year with this existing Booking.com or Airbnb property, which is currently located in Prague. And I have, of course, invested in this Flexi project since mid-December, €500, and I've already received a total of €28 in interest. We can also see here that they are paid out really nicely and punctually every month. Approximately €340 here, and it just keeps going like this until I no longer want to. So let's move on to the next property. And here we have undoubtedly by far the most beautiful and best building of Fintown. This is the honest Ricany. It includes more than 140 apartments and 3 floors of co-working space. Here, I personally invested approximately €1,000 of my own money, and that's with an interest rate of 14%. A total of around €250,000 were financed here at most. In the end, it turned out to be €213,000. This whole thing runs for 12 months, and this project, very importantly, was indeed completed on time and within budget. So just the way it should be, more than half of the apartments are already rented out. And as you can see here, these are mainly small apartments that are all already furnished. They all look very, very similar. They all have super fast internet. And the concept here is that you should be able to live and work here in a suburb of Prague, which is extremely popular with slightly wealthier people who can or want to afford co-working and enjoy the benefits of such a lifestyle. And these are just absolutely cool apartments, indeed incredibly modern in design. I personally like them very much a lot. The prices here start at €800, go up to around €1,000, 1,200 maximum, and then at the end of the whole thing we'll also have a small coffee bar, which is not supposed to generate revenue as a tenant in the sense, but simply to provide added value, just like the co-working, where regular events are supposed to take place here with a community manager. So you really have to say that there's a lot of attention paid here to make this a lively property, and what's particularly exciting is that this is the only skyscraper, so to speak. The building is more than 40 meters high. In the entire area, as you can see very nicely here, it's interesting how this came about. It used to be an office building from the old Soviet times, which was then completely torn down and rebuilt to the latest standards, and now it's finished and already more than half rented out. And so far, I've received 14% interest here, which has accumulated and will be paid out in a few weeks. I am very satisfied with this project and will now reinvest the returns from this project here on Fintown. So, Maxim, how does it feel to have built a 42-meter building here in the middle of Prague's greenery outside that nobody else has?
Very exciting, very exciting. So, and a lot of things are waiting for us. So we're getting experience here very much also. So we're looking forward to what we understand here. But of course, we did everything that we wanted to do. So here is all our experience is actually already translated here. So all the things that we always wanted to do in our projects while operating like them, so we've done here, realized it here.
So that was my short trip to Fintown, or rather the Vihorev Gruppe in Prague. I'm back in Germany now and will currently go over the whole thing. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to invest more money here, probably increasing from 2,000 to 4,000 euros. And if you want to invest here too, use the link in the video description. And please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about Fintown and my visit here. Should I do this more often or maybe not, or somewhere else? Let me know in the comments. I'm eager for the exchange. And with that, I wish you a good return and see you next time.